Charisma, and we'll be on the next episode of SpartanCast.
What's up, everybody? It's Trez here.
This is Devante.
What's up, it's Tumaini.
All right, it's our first episode of the new year, first official episode in the studio. We have two ladies with us in the room right now. Can y'all say y'all names for us?
Charisma.
Faith and Charisma. Nice. Can y'all give me like a brief intro of y'all and like not no generic, like my age, blah, blah, blah. Like, tell me something like cool, something nice. Because your name is Faith and Charisma. That's already cool as it is.
Something cool.
Yeah, gotta be. Your name is Charisma.
Mm.
Do you have charisma?
No.
What?
No, just playing. No.
You don't live up to your name?
No. No, just
I'm
kidding.
pretty sure.
Yeah,
you
I do.
I know you do.
I mean, student, UNCG,
Mm-hmm.
media studies major. I want to direct, produce, screenwrite, and I have a show, Black Fountain. It's coming out 2 weeks.
Yeah, we gotta talk about more of that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta touch on that. What about you, Faith?
Faith. Not much to that.
What?
Keep
The. No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm Faith. And I'm not currently studying right now. I'm taking the semester off, get my life together.
Okay.
But my major is childhood development, birth to kindergarten.
Nice.
So yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That rolled off the tongue this time.
Was it better?
Yeah, it was nice.
I
and
was
short.
Slow down.
Is that like-
la, la, la.
Yeah,
Speaking
that's like the
another
effect
language.
of being on the mic. Like, you know what, I'm gonna chill out with this because people might not know what's going on. But yeah, Charisma, you say you major in media studies and you say you want to get into like film and stuff like that. Like, what kind of start that off? Like, was that something you knew since you was young or recent or?
I felt like I was kind of on that path when I was young, but I used to want to be a singer, but oh, that was shade. Okay, but no, like I just realized that lifestyle wasn't really for me. I didn't really like that. I think I would just do it for a hobby or something like that. But you know how at school they have like the little media crew, you know, like you do the morning news. So I did that, and
Oh, they send like school announcements and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, on TV,
Yeah,
you would be, yeah. So I did that growing up, and for projects and stuff, I would always make videos. So I was always kind of doing that.
Yeah. Is there like any like specific like style or like movies or TV shows that kind of like really make you like, I want something similar but like my own thing?
I like thrillers and dramas, so I guess not everybody, but I like How to Get Away with Murder. And then I like things that I like telling stories that I can relate to. So like Tyler Perry, he tells stories that I can relate to.
Yeah.
I kind of respect Ava for, I guess, telling a story that a lot of people sometimes they might be afraid to kind of tell. And then I like action movies.
Yeah.
What is that movie? Oh, I can't snap. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you good with snapping. At least you know you're thinking it through. But
what is that movie?
like, who's in it? What it's about? Probably can help you.
I can't think about it. It's okay.
Yeah, but like pretty much you kind of have like it tastes kind of everywhere, but you kind of
Yeah.
like at least someone can relate to it and feel
Right.
like, oh, that's kind of my story.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good thing because sometimes you watch movies, you just gotta watch it at face value because you don't like connect or bond with the characters or anything. So like it's interesting, but you can't really connect with anything because you're
Right.
looking at face value.
We talk a lot about Netflix here on the podcast. What is one of your like top Netflix picks?
Like,
One?
Like most recent. Like,
I
what's the
mean,
most recent?
yeah,
Like,
you don't gotta say. You can say more than
I
one.
binge watched it twice, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love that show.
Well, I mean, it's still on TV, but I like the 100.
I heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard about
it's
that. It's something like
good.
people should check out. Like what? Like the premise
I
of
think
it.
it's just hard to create a good sci-fi series, and I think they do a good job at that. I don't know. I like Amazon Prime. My mom and aunt, they just got me on Orphan Black. It's been out for a while, but it's a pretty good show. And then what else is on Netflix right now? Netflix, they have something come out like every day.
Yeah, it's true.
So
I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Like my wish list or wait list or what was watch list.
Yeah, watch list.
It's like It's like 300 deep, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even scratch.
See, I don't know. I'm kind of different. Sometimes I get on Netflix. I'm like, man, ain't much on here. And I get on Hulu. Like, cause I'm not like a all the time like movie guy. Like I need more like TV shows. Like Netflix has some good TV shows, but I guess sometimes I don't be ready to dive into certain shows. But I mean, you mentioned like stuff like the 100. I might need to check that out. Especially you say sci-fi, because I don't know, when I like see sci-fi movies, it's hard for them to be good without being kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
Like when I think sci-fi, I think kind of cheesy, you know, blah blah blah. Not nothing too like, I wouldn't say realistic. Of course, not realistic. But you kind of get what I'm saying. Don't feel like mature.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
so
I get it.
I might need to check it out because I usually just get on Hulu. I scroll through Netflix and I'm like, nah.
I watch a lot of comedy specials on Netflix.
They do have good stand-ups.
Michael Che, do you see that one?
No.
Yeah, that was real good.
Yeah, they have like a lot of good random like stand-ups. They even have like, you know, from people you didn't heard of like ladies and stuff like that. So I do give Netflix props on that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just figured, you know, from like a media studies standpoint, you know, you could be like, I'll be on Netflix, but you know.
Oh, I mean, I'll get on there. Maybe it's because recently I had a few exams, so.
No, yeah.
I didn't have time, but I don't really like Hulu like that.
Why not? Because ads?
No, it's just, I just did their little free trial. And they don't, maybe the shows that I'm trying to watch, like, they're not recent enough. And I felt like they kind of got me. So I canceled my I ain't
gonna front, like they do kind of be iffy sometimes. Like they can have like a full like all the seasons or something.
Yeah.
And then like midway it's like, wait, what happened to like 1 through 4? But like it's one of those you gotta have both.
Yeah.
Because if you have just Netflix without Hulu, it's like, if you have just Hulu, it's like, come on, now you gonna watch all them ads. Like
Exactly.
Amazon Prime.
See, I would like that for the free 2-day shipping, but you know how you can get that free trial with your student account. Like via email, I did that and mine went by. So, and I wasn't gonna re-up. I already got 2 minutes.
How long is it last?
I think it was
6 months.
like 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine should be ended soon. Then.
Yeah, but I did that like soon I like got here, like 2 years ago I did that. So I've been out of that, and I got too many subscriptions as it is. I ain't trying to up my count. Who knows? It might be 1 month. I might can't pay for that. So you know.
Crackle.
But Crackle is free.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
They got a couple throwback movies up there, like old school movies. It's like, oh wow,
I watched CB4, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You never seen CB4?
No.
Oh my
Chris
God.
Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy movie.
Yeah.
They looking at us like,
what about you, Faye?
I did it.
What do you mean, like on Netflix?
When you watch.
I'm really big on Tyler Perry. Like, I watch his movies, like his plays every night, like a bedtime story, literally. And what's crazy is she's never seen like A Different World, and I just think that's so.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
That's on.
I've seen a show or two, but I've never watched it.
So
y'all never seen Different World?
No.
I'll be over there like, let's watch A Different World. Well,
that's what made me want to go to Hillman. You know they real.
That's where Jada Pinkett got her start, kind of.
Yeah. It was a really good. I love
this
style
great.
Too,
this is great, but we're just not in the loop.
Yeah.
I like living single, girlfriends.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, that's something I definitely watched when I was young. I was like,
they need to put Martin on Netflix.
Yeah.
They need to put Martin back.
You don't like Martin
or Wayne's Brother?
Like, oh, that's right. She doesn't like it.
Wayne's Brother? No, I don't like Wayne's Brother.
Yeah.
I can't watch it.
I watch it to go to sleep, but Martin, I just think
have something playing in the background.
Yeah, it wasn't that funny to me. I mean, it wasn't.
I feel you. Yeah. But like, I want to like go back to the event you talking about, Black Fountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to talk about that because I want to know because I plan on going, but like I want you to sell it more, so I know I really want to go.
Sell it more.
Yeah, gotta sell it.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Okay, well, Black Fountain is what some people may refer to as a variety show, paying tribute to the Black Lives Matter movement and African American history. So the show is laid out in like 8 different segments, starting in African origin, ending in Black Lives Matter movement, and they're just different like performances: music, dance, spoken word, fashion, and in some way they are kind of paying tribute to those specific times.
Nice.
And there'll be like performers from UNCG, A&T, just in North Carolina in general. And they'll be performing. Y'all know Donovan Livingston?
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
He gave the Harvard commencement speech. This video it went viral,
Okay.
I guess. And he used to work here, but he's gonna be in the show.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, I'm excited about that. You didn't know that? I tell you.
Is she assistant?
No.
She needs to be fired.
Just I know, like, what? She ain't up to date on the event.
So can you explain, like, the BLM movement? A lot of people, you hear on the news, people give different definitions of what Black Lives Matter is.
I feel like you can answer that question in like a lot of different ways.
Mm.
I think it just comes down to just justice and equality, and just mainly focusing on the fact that there is an issue going on. And I don't really think that, this issue just occurred. I think it's always been happening. But
Exactly.
the difference now is that people can record it. And so because people actually have proof, what are they going to do about it?
Right.
So I don't even know if that answers your question, but
I think it do. Because, like, some people, like you said, it's like many different definitions. I know for me, mine's kind of similar to yours. I see it more so like a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really see it as, like, some, like, organization on social media. Because, like, it's not going to have that much strength on just that. Like, you got to go, like, above and beyond. So I feel like it's a mindset because you have it on social media, but you also implement it into, like, events and stuff going on, like, a local level. So, because I know, like, especially, people always say, like, right now at these times with elections and stuff, like, you really got to, get the ball rolling. But it's something that should have been rolling.
Right.
Like, things are kind of shifting in a way. And, like, we don't have, like, both sides, like, social media and on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of doesn't work. Like, sometimes even, like, when I hear people, like, use the term woke, because, like, when they say they woke, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because are you woke on just the internet, or are you woke on the internet and life?
Yeah.
So, like, you got to do both for me to be like, when you say woke, I'm like, okay, I see you. Because some people say I woke, I'm like, oh, okay. I take it, but I don't really be like, you woke, because I don't really know what you're doing on the outside. And the same for me applies. Like, I'm a social media hermit, so I'm not necessarily on social media. But, I go to events here and there, but it's not like I'm doing everything I can at the same time. But, it's a process. So, that's kind of what I think about it. But, like, your Black Fountains, like, overall, it's kind of like a celebration of just, like, blackness in general.
Yeah. I wanted, because I was, honestly, the idea came from, of course, being on Twitter under the hashtag Black Lives Matter. And you see all these people with their kind of, like, outraged comments, and they're sad, and stuff like that. Or just like, I can't believe, I don't know what I would do, and like all this stuff. And it was just kind of like I wanted to shift the focus and say, for once, let's just take a night where we're simply appreciating the contributions that have been made within our culture. And like, we can worry about that hashtag tomorrow, like, or something happening, next week, because who's to say when it's going to actually end? Yeah,
something always going to come up.
Yeah, so I was just like, let's just come together for, like, a dope event, actually, like, a meaningful event.
So I think that's great. I think it's important because, we lose sight of that, getting caught up in all the negative stuff that's happening. So
exactly.
You got to bring it back to what makes us human again. What makes us, like, just being entertained and being excited about something that's positive is really important and means more to that. So I commend you for
that is really beautiful. Yeah, because just like what, like, Tumaini was saying, like, you gotta focus on positivity, because some people say, like, much ain't changed in years, which could be true in certain levels, but we have made a lot of strides in the process. And it just comes to just the culture of just being Black. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Something that should be celebrated. We have those specific things that's, like, keen to us, like the spoken words, like the dances. You think about the origins of hip-hop. Hip-hop was just made to just cope and celebrate with what was going on. And in the grassroots sense of it. So I really like that. That's real cool. So, like, what's the date, times, anything like that? Like, the important information.
February 11th. That's a Saturday. Saturday, February 11th. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. The tickets are on sale right now for $6. That's, like, cheaper than the club. As Faith say, that's the price of your... That's your cookout tray.
Cookout tray,
like,
oh, they gonna have food there too?
No.
No. See how you have that whole demographic of people that only go to events when there's food. There's food. All right, I'm going. There's food.
No, but I mean, there's gonna be a few other things. I can't really spoil everything.
Yeah.
But
it's another type of nourishment.
Yes,
that's good.
You see that? I'm already ready.
Yeah. UNCG Auditorium, 408. Ooh. 408 Tate Street.
That wasn't as bad as you thought it was.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
I don't even know what happened. Like,
I got the headphones on.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I heard it.
So you said an auditorium on tape?
Yeah. The link is blackfountain.eventbrite.com.
Nice.
How did you get the auditorium? That's a big thing.
Yeah, you must got some
clout. How long did
clout.
it take you?
Okay, so I emailed like beginning of last semester, it wasn't available and I wanted it, so I was, kind of gonna settle for other locations. But I don't know, something just said one day just see.
Right.
And I emailed them and I got it.
That's crazy because some people could barely get the EUC.
Yeah.
Like home.
Cone,
get
yeah. Everybody's always
hard.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be dope.
Have you had like any help like to get things together, or you just kind of been like foreseeing most of the things?
No, I have help from my black friends. That's their little title that they gave me.
Black friends. Because Faith was kind of looking at you like, "Where's my shout out? Where's my shout out though? Like I'm not sitting beside you for nothing."
No, but I have like stage managers. Yvonne, I know she's gonna listen to this. She's gonna be like, help. And Tiana, and we're in a choir. We just renamed the group RAW, which stands for Real Anointed Worshipers. They're actually without them the program wouldn't be possible, so I gotta shout them out too. Yeah. But pretty much the idea, I came up with the idea, and I always ask for people's input or advice and stuff like that. I don't know if I can list all the input that I've had. So, but yeah.
That's good. That's just a good thing. Because I know, like, just sometimes as a student myself, I just be thinking, like, when these events be going down, I just be thinking, like, how did they get it started? Because sometimes it's hard to get that startup. Like, once you get something going, then, you can kind of, pick up the speed. But, like, that beginning part is, like, I don't know, I feel out of the loop.
I think as long as you have a supportive team that, somebody who's gonna believe in it and then do whatever they can do to help you out. Like my advisor, Portia, she's been a really big support person. I messed that up. That wasn't a good sentence. But
you good. It still sounds sweet to me.
But yeah, she supported a lot. Like anytime I have an idea or I have questions about how should I go about this or what do you think, she's really helped out a lot. So I think as long as you have a team that's going to help you out, you can do it.
Yeah.
I think it's dope that you said, let's see. Because, like, you didn't give up on, like, calling and seeing.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because a lot, you got thinkers and you got doers. And a lot of people, they just think about it and you don't even think about it. But you thought about it and you went to the action with it.
You just tried it.
Yeah.
You just tried it. Sometimes you just got to take that risk. So I definitely respect
What
it.
is your biggest, what has been your biggest challenge, and what did you learn from it, or like how has it made you better?
With the event?
Yeah, I mean, just planning and putting it all together, and
I think time management, that's a big thing, because I mean planning an event and then still being in school and then still working and then still trying to have a social life, and like that's a lot.
Yeah.
And then also getting participants to, it's one thing. Okay, so back last semester, I posted the flyer, inviting anybody who would be interested, and you get a response, but it's almost like sometimes people don't really want to be a part of something until they see, how far you've come and like where the event is actually going. So I've gotten, some people saying, "Oh, can I do it?" And like sometimes I'm able to, work them in, but sometimes it's like, nah. But where were you when I posted this? Like, so I think time management, and just I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a little hard to kind of plan.
Yeah.
Always,
it's
always you always have to be a step ahead. Like, so yeah.
So what's something that you had to like sacrifice? Something I need to say time management. You had like social time and stuff like that. Was something you had to sacrifice? Like your time going out with friends and everything like that, or you had to balance it out real well?
I think I had to balance it a little bit. I still went out when I could, but
change the flow a little bit.
What did I sacrifice? I wasn't able. I didn't have as much free time as I wish to kind of talk to people. Like I hate texting, so that I don't like that. But like I'm a phone person, so I'll get on the phone. I'll talk to people. So that kind of went away. Yeah, a little bit, and I don't really like that. But I mean, as long as people are understanding that you're doing something, then yeah. So I had to sacrifice that.
It's kind of. It's kind of take you a minute to think about like sacrifices. Is that because like you don't really see it as that because you're doing something that you really want to do? So that might be really like sacrifices.
That might
like
be
that's what I'm getting. It's like when you think of a sacrifice, you kind of do it just because, but like this is something like you legit want to do. Yeah,
and I feel like it should be that way for everybody with whatever they're doing.
Yeah, and I also like how you mentioned like getting participation. Because I feel like, if you get like an auditorium like what you have now, like, that's a lot of space. Like, we got to fill that up. So it's like one of those things, like, it's also come with like our generation too. It's like when you don't really ride the wave till the wave is right. Right. But sometimes like someone got to start from somewhere. Right. And to start from somewhere, you need people. You always need participation. Yeah. And it just made me think about that, the idea of, giving love back to like black owned business and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And like, I also want to ask you another question, like for an event like this. Like I know majority of the participants there might be black, but moments like this, would you like it for like be other ethnic groups there as well?
Yeah.
But like sometimes like it don't always be like that sometimes. It usually just be us celebrating ourselves, which is fine. We've been doing it for forever. But sometimes like, I like having other groups there too so they can experience the love that we have. Because they have like love for their things, we have our love. But if they see where we're coming from, it humanizes us more. Because sometimes, they just see us as caricatures and stereotypes and stuff like that. But if they see like our celebration and actually feeling it on like a genuine like person to person wave, I think it make it a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree. I think it starts with the people who are involved in the show and the people who are already going to the show. Stop only inviting black people. Yeah. Like, invite the white girl in your classroom or the Hispanic guy, like, that you sit next to. Invite them because looking at them, you may never know, like, they have a bunch of black friends or something. Or they may have grown up in a black neighborhood or something. They could really love the culture. You don't know. And then some people are just...
Or not, and they want to be exposed to that.
Right. Yeah. So you never know. It's just, if we... It's funny because there was a conversation that I think NAACP had a while ago here on campus. But if you want people to come to your events, you have to actually make the effort to invite them or go to their stuff. Because I'm pretty sure we don't know a lot about other people's cultures. Nope.
I don't really like see flyers and stuff like that. I don't.
And that's one of the reasons that we want to push this podcast, because it gives an opportunity to give a voice outside of a flyer, outside of, so like people will hear about it and they're like, oh wow, that's cool. I didn't know this going on in 2 weeks or whatever from now. So definitely if you're listening to this and you intend or plan on going to Black Fountain, to tell people, let people know that hey, it's popping.
They be like, yo, this was dope. Like, this was cool. 11th. Yeah, because I definitely plan on going, because something like that, something I have to be a part of. You got to give support. It's like, what's going on? And on one-on-ones, if I have the time, I'm definitely going to do it.
See, that's good. I appreciate that. Every Saturday night doesn't have to be spent at the club. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like there's a lot of people that don't even...
A lot of people aren't there yet.
Yeah, some people don't even have plans on Saturdays. Like, there's like another dynamic, like, oh, I don't want to go to the club. The club is crazy, so they're just chilling at the house. Yeah. Get Black some Fountain. Good nourishment. Like I was saying earlier, the celebration aspect. So that's why I'm going. Because not like I'm going to go to a club.
See?
And a lot of times it's like, You be like, okay, I want to go, and then you hit a price. You be like,
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing too.
Like I'm hurt. My pocket is hurt.
When it comes to celebrating and like supporting, like it's just like, how much is it?
Yeah.
I don't want
It's also funny, like sometimes since it's like a black thing, you think he got me or she got me, it's okay, but it's like you gotta help because where the funds coming from?
Right.
Putting things together require money, so where they getting the money from?
Exactly.
So $6 is
like come on.
Yes.
$6. It's a cookout tray.
Yes.
Because mine is $6.25.
Come on.
Yeah, but I ain't going front. A semester ago, I'm like, I don't got it. I was literally living off a meal plan.
See?
That wasn't even my money. So like, you take flex. Like it's one of those things. Like can I like do some type of like specific trade or hobby to get me in? Like
no.
So,
but
I got a question. I know that you said that working with people, you saw that a lot of people they would want to work with you when everything gets started.
Well, I'm not gonna say
there's not a lot of people. There were some people that
yeah.
So did you learn like the truth about some people? It's like, yo, you really don't want to work. You just talking, or was it? You say that you learn a lot about certain people.
I guess you can kind of figure out who's in it and for what reasons and like you can, because some people in the beginning I told people like this is what the purpose was, what it was about, and sometimes people are really just looking for their opportunity to get exposed and for people to figure out
photo op.
their 5 minutes and stuff like
good cosign.
No, it's not about that.
Right.
And you never know who's going to be there to see, like, you're doing this event. And you could go ahead.
I think even if someone do have that mentality, which I think, I don't really look at it as a good thing. But like I think they need to recognize it takes time. Mm-hmm. Like, you're going to get that cosign. You're going to get that photo op. But with time, you got to start at the beginning. Everyone got to start somewhere. Mm-hmm. So if you be there at the start, once you get to that point, it's going to be so much more worth it. Right. Because I feel like that beginning stages, you learn from that. Like, if you just join something when it's already hot, you didn't learn anything. So, like, sometimes there might be moments where things is kind of relaxed and you don't get a lot of exposure. So, at that moment, you're going to feel like you messed up. You're going to feel like, oh, man, I must not be doing something right. But if you're there from the beginning, you will have learned. Like, it's kind of like, there's highs and lows. Right. I don't think you get that if you don't be there from the beginning.
I never understand people that like to do that. To drop, like, to be in the middle of it. Like,
we live in a bandwagon culture.
True.
And instant gratification. Yeah. Like, we love instant gratification.
It's just easier that way. I mean, it doesn't take any work. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, I can get on and say I'm a part of something that I had no contribution to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's so easy. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but, like, piggyback off that, that's why I feel like a lot of things now don't have longevity. Because, like, if you, like, ride the wave when it's hot. Right? Yeah, like, you can just think music. Like, there's some artists right now that we're not going to hear about in, like, 4 or 5 years. Right. You just, it's not.
Some is months.
Like,
it's true.
It for real.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like, they got that one hit.
Oh, yeah. I know a few, man.
And I mean, that's really the game, though. I mean, we talking about music now. I mean, it's like you really want to get in, get hot, and ride it out as long as you can. And for some people, they just fizzle fast.
And I just feel like they fizzle because they don't really have because of the internet, which is a good and a bad thing. The internet, you can randomly boom from nowhere, so you don't really have that that starting from somewhere element. So you probably don't have like that hard working grind mentality. You just happen to have that one song on a Vine, and now you boom it, but you really don't know the business of it.
See, do y'all know what are their names? They're signed with Beyonce now. Their sisters,
girls. See,
I appreciate where they are now, and I appreciate their music and stuff. Just because I remember growing up watching their YouTube videos. Then they were in some movie, I think some Disney movie. Then they just, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like, see, that's different. When you can actually see.
See, I don't know who you're talking about, but I get what you're saying. Because, like, something like that, like, once you, like, learn that trade or take in that knowledge, you can go anywhere. It's kind of like, teaching a man to fish type thing versus, giving the fish. So, like, when you talk about, like, your program and how can you, start it off, like, I feel like, that's going to, you already done something like this. So, next thing is bigger and better.
Stop.
Right. Mm-hmm. And, like, having people always in your face and, like, the fame, the price of fame is just different to me when it comes to, like, you being the singer on the stage, having to put on this mask when you're performing,
Gotcha.
come off. People expect for you to be that way when you leave. As a director, they see you in this professional kind of light. So if they see you in person,
or they see your work,
and they just appreciate that.
Yeah.
They don't expect to get,
Right.
the movies you make when they see you in person. They
Right.
know it's a
That
movie,
makes
but
sense. That makes
on
sense.
stage, it's just like,
You always gotta be that character.
yeah, like I'm not always out here dancing,
Got you.
like, or just singing. Like, no, I don't want to take a picture. I just
Yeah.
want to walk down the street.
I feel you. You
Yeah.
want people to just appreciate your craft.
Yeah,
You
just
know.
come up to me and talk about that as
Yeah.
opposed to picture. Let's
Yeah, the
see.
celebrity element.
Yeah.
That's very
cool,
true.
cool. All right, guys and girls, we need to wrap before the battery wraps on us.
Yeah, so-
great
we were on?
podcast.
Yeah. Any last final things you want to plug, like Instagrams, Twitters, Facebooks, anything like that?
You can follow Black Fountain on Instagram, black.fountain.
Mhm.
Facebook, you can just put the hashtag in, hashtag Black Fountain.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Charisma, CIER, Sierra at the end. That's
Nice.
it. It's pretty much like that everywhere.
All right.
Word.
All right. So I'm Trez,
I'm Tumaini.
I'm Devante.
and we have Charisma and Faith here. And like I say every episode, if you want us to entertain you, we'll do that. Want us to inform you, we'll do that. Either way, we're going to come together, have great conversation, and just enlighten each other.
Word. Shout out to Morgan and David.
We'll see y'all next time. Hear from y'all next time.